Hello everyone and welcome. Uh, this is Hypnos. I'm streaming with Benito Burrito, but I need to show him first. Hello, Benito. Can you hear me?
Hello, I can
Oh,
hear you.
nice man. I'll do some magic. Give me a second.
No problem at all.
1, 2, 3. I cannot see your face. Oh, there you are. Hello.
Oh, hello.
Oh, I hear an echo from your side.
Do you hear an echo from my side?
Yeah. Hello, Lazy. Hello, guys. Hi, dummies.
Is the echo coming from, are you listening to the stream?
No, my stream here is muted.
Okay, no problem then.
Let me see. Some echo. Oh, maybe, sorry, yeah. Can you hear me now? Yeah, probably I had the Discord activated.
Oh, I can't hear you anymore there, Hypnos.
What about now? Can you hear me now?
Yep, I can hear you now.
Okay, should be fine.
And no more echo anymore?
No.
Perfect.
Hello, Nestle. Thanks for following up. All right. So yeah, thanks guys. Today we are gonna cast a 4v4 show match. Hermetica clan against the representatives of Turkey. So Hermetica players are Tsatsuma, Alfaith, Balfi, and PM. For Turkey we have Mr.robot, Dratz Asli, I think you say Drat Asli, Carmen Bay, and Dr. Chenker. I hope I pronounced them correctly. We have Domis moderating the chat today, so thanks Domis. And Lazy One Kenobi, who is the main organizer together with Mr. Robot. So thank you guys for making this happening. Okay, let's see if we have the lobby.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yes. There you go. Yeah, I'm starting the game now, Benito.
Okay. I'll also start the spectating as well.
Yeah, we should be able to catch in a real time. All right. So spectate with the capture age. There you go. And let's change the game settings.
All right.
Okay, I'm watching live, and I'm just moving forward. Should we maybe wait at minute 3, let's say?
You can if you'd like. I'm just still waiting for mine to load.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, take your time.
There we go.
Yeah, I post at minute 3. Guys, don't forget the predictions are up, so you can vote with your predictions. Hello, Saro.
Minute 3. There we go. And I'm at a minute 3 as well.
All right, give me a sec. You cannot see my hands. You are not supposed to see our hands, I think.
No hands.
No hands. I mean, I can show you my hands. They are here, and they are real. But I need them to see the game. And there are the Benito's hands. Okay, guys. After this, we can start the game. Benito, I will do a 3 seconds countdown, and we can click on play.
Sounds good.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Oh,
all right.
Change that still.
Classic Arabia.
there you go. I just changed the team names. So yeah, so which civs do we have here? Mr.robot in yellow has Berbers. Then Chenker with the Magyars. Drotseli Koreans. And in red, Carmendir with the Britons. On the other side, we have in gray Alfaith with the Portuguese, PM with the Persians. In the pocket position in green Tsatsuma with the Slavs, and Balfi with Mayans. And this is Arabia, which is the first map they decided to pick up.
This could get really interesting. I'm happy to see that all the civs are unique, so there's no mirror matchups, so this could get pretty interesting. Obviously, Koreans with their armor bonus and cheaper archers, and Mayans with their just cheaper archers in general, and then you've got the Britons with their faster ranges and extra range archers, and then finally you have on the other flank the Portuguese, which just get cheaper gold units as well. So it'll be really interesting to see how this goes, but I wouldn't be surprised if I saw the Portuguese player go into some organ guns mid Castle Age. That always makes things interesting, especially against an archer matchup. But we'll have to see how this goes.
Yeah, so Koreans flanks against Berbers. Is Berbers a cavalry civ?
Berbers, yeah, they're cavalry slash cavalry archer slash archer.
Right.
Because I mean, they get the camel archers, they get the genitors, but they also get cheaper cavalry units like cheaper knights and stuff. So, given that the Berbers are in the pocket, I would suspect that they would be going into cavalry pretty heavily. And late game Berbers can go into camel archers, and those are pretty powerful once you get those. But
yeah, all players are pretty high with their elo, so I think we are gonna expect some very good strategies here.
Yeah, definitely. I've noticed all the players are getting their all their deer pushed in. Very typical now on Arabia to do that.
TL?
Orange is having a close call with the boar here.
And Orange lost the villagers because PM killed it with the scout.
Oh, nice.
But he lost his scouts now. His scout. Which minute are you watching, Benito? Because I had to.
I think I'm a little slower than you because I'm still on minute 7, so I'm gonna get back up to about minute 9.
Right,
you don't need to pause.
All right.
No need to pause. I'll catch up.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Almost everyone reached the Castle Age, and I don't see armies yet. Double archery range for Balfi.
Yep. And archery range for All Faith as well.
All Faith in grey with Portuguese. Just one archery range.
All Faith has gone for the more secure gold in the back, the 4 tile, instead of that forward gold. I think he's predicting some aggression here soon. But only one archery range to start. That's going to be a little bit difficult to keep up. Actually, no. It looks like Orange also is taking his time to get his archery range up. So looks like Blue is applying some pressure to Red.
Yeah, sending forward 4 archers. I mean, I'm at minute 11:30 now, right now. 11:30. Yeah, good push from Belfi with archers. PM scouts protecting Alfaith. So Hermetica is playing aggressive now.
Yeah. I will say Belfi and Satsuma are doing a good job kind of keeping pressure and just kind of walking around trying to get some good picks. They got the hill, but no, they're trying to do what they can, but it's anyone's battle depending on if the scouts separate from those archers.
Yeah, PM got more kills against Orange. Orange has 24 villagers. Another fight between blue, green, yellow, and red near red base. Okay, gray archers and teal scouts going into the orange base again.
Yeah. Orange is hurting a little bit after this, it looks like.
Yeah, 25 villagers against 30 of gray. Let's see, blue, 27 villagers for blue, and 26 for red. So all the flanks players are have been engaging. Now,
Yeah, every player has fully committed to this feudal age aggression in play. I smell a battle brewing between these large armies of blue and green and yellow and red. They're dancing around too much. I think we're about to see something happen.
wow.
If blue can get that hill, oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, there you go. Green has 2 points for defense and 3 points for yellow. Four plus
Ooh,
one
there's a
for
little-
red archers and just 4.
Oh, just 4 for Belfi. Yeah, Belfi's
Yeah.
got to get fletching soon. That's going to be a huge decider in this battle to come. And there it is. We are fighting. And it
Wow.
appears...
Oh,
Wow.
How did I manage to win?
And it looks...
Yeah, has a black screen.
Belfi won. Or Belfi and Satsuma won that fight.
Yeah, Tsatsuma is very
And-
high-low.
I will say, I think two things happened here. One, the Hermetica team did have more troops in that battle, but 2, they had the hill advantage. So even though Belfi doesn't have fletching, I think the hill made up for it. Just made up for it. And now we've got orange and gray. They're battling out too. Big archer armies and big scout armies. This is quite good.
Hello, Pekosh. Hi, man. Welcome, dude. Yeah, good micro for Hermetica, I would say.
Yeah, and at this point, I would say I do think Belfi forgot fletching, because he's got enough eco now that he shouldn't. He's got no excuse for not getting fletching at this point. So I'm wondering if he'll just kind of notice that he's getting outranged by the enemy archers and outdamaged. If he's gonna realize, hey, I don't actually have fletching. I'm doing barely any damage to these yellow scouts.
Okay,
Because normally archers would do a lot more damage.
Okay, Red made new archers and he was able to stop a raid into his base, but Belf is now going towards Yellow base. And I think Alfaith managed to stop Orange. Yeah, Belfi micromanaging his archers against Yellow scouts. He took some damage, but he lost all his army. And indeed, he has only 10 archers left, Belfi. Against the 16 mad archers who are now approaching blue base. Who lost the fight? Pekosh. Yeah, blue probably, yeah. They lost the fight.
Yeah, he really needs that fletching. I'm just He's finally getting it! He's finally getting it!
Oh, there
he's probably just like, I've gone without fletching this whole time.
Wow.
Triple archery range as well. Now he's just gotta stall this out. Till he gets to that fletching. And blue, he's on his way to castle and everything too.
Oh, nice.
Red hasn't clicked yet. So red is the only one who hasn't clicked. But he's invested quite a bit into archers, and they've got a lot of pressure about to come onto the blues base here.
Yeah, Tatsuma scouts are helping blue.
They are, and I think Satsuma is actually going to mean the difference here.
Mm-hmm.
There's the cleanup.
Some scouts,
nice.
purple scouts in to PM base, but PM has already knights. What's the main score? The main score lean towards Hermetica, it seems to be.
Yeah, main score, Hermetica is winning by about 200 points. So it's still extremely close. One bad fight and it could change just like that with that much of a score difference. So Portuguese, Gray, Allfaith, and Blue have both gone triple archery range. So they're both going for a pretty aggressive archer play. Meanwhile, the other sides are both only double range. So production could be in Hermetica's favor here. That being said, Mr.robot has gone triple stable. And given that he's Berbers, he can get away with that. So that could spell bad news for Hermetica if given that Satsuma has only got double stable.
Yes, Benito. We have 25 gray crossbowmen into orange base. 25 against 26 crossbowmen. And purple is coming with a few knights.
Yeah, he's gonna need those purple knights because those orange crossbow actually have one extra armor than the gray crossbow. But that's just the Korean bonus of going up.
Right.
Oh, nice. These knights are gonna come in just... Oh, but Teal's here! So those crossbow are on their own. But it looks like Gray was actually able to take out the majority of those orange crossbow.
There are some incursions from yellow into blue base with some knights, and blue and green are pushing red from the top of his base. Meanwhile, gray and teal are pushing orange, and orange is making a second TC. Everyone is castle age now.
Yeah, red's in a little bit of a pickle, I think.
Yeah. But yellow has 21 knights.
He does. So Mr.robot does have enough knights here to save red and get red back into a position because I mean Satsuma's got quite a few cavalry, but he's got light cav mixed in, and the knights will just shred through those light cav.
Oh,
so this is a bad fight for blue and green. A great fight for Mr.robot.
Yeah, it looks like he's winning this fight, saving his teammate. And indeed, he just won the fight. And
Yep.
Purple even managed to stop Gray.
Yeah, purple. They stopped the gray. They did set orange back quite a lot. I mean, if you look at the
Mm-hmm.
score, gray's got a 1K score lead on orange. So
Mm-hmm.
gray is sitting a lot better in position than orange. However, we can see this mass of yellow knights on the other side. So the other side might be in trouble.
Yeah.
So. And that's the Berbers, and oh, he's gone quadrustable. Mr.robot has, so he is just saying, I want knights fast, and I want to get those on the field in blue's face as soon as we can. And his green is still on 2 stable, trying to get his third built, trying to keep up with the production, but yellow's out producing him. Bit of a tight fight in that gate area, though.
Yeah. That gate saved them.
It did.
But Gray is trying again.
Oh, nice. Oh wait, nope, never mind.
Yeah, Purple is raiding the blue base. He's making damage there. I think
Oh, teal, yeah.
Teal, yeah, on Teal base, yeah. Yeah, we have 3 major fights.
Yeah, major fight in teal's base, major fight in orange's base, major fight in blue's base. Ah, having to switch between the 3.
Yeah, I'm trying to focus on all of 3.
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah, Purple is really raiding the Teal, who has
He is.
69 villagers, compared to 74 villagers for Purple.
Yeah, teal is in a bit of trouble here.
But thank God, man, he's raiding a Purple base as well. So Teal is
Oh, he does have
is
an army in the purple space.
oh hello, yeah, hi sir. I think it seems to be really balanced now. And it's a massacre everywhere. It's a massacre
It is.
everywhere.
Oh, teal is losing so many vills, but purple's also losing so many vills,
Oh
and
my
orange
god.
is and orange is still being harassed by
Uh,
gray.
yeah.
And
40 villagers for teal, 62 for purple.
yeah,
And the fight between green, blue, and yellow is just continuing right now. 28 yellow knights against 29 green, and more archers for blue. I think they are gonna win that fight over there. They have more
yeah.
units. Still knights around purple base, but purple is still raiding also teal base. They are exchanging death.
Yeah, this is a big fight.
No one has clicked on Imperium. They are too busy. Okay, Gray now is going back to teal base to help to clean up from purple. Wow, look at that fight between orange and green. Satsuma has 36 knights and they are eating up everything. Mr.
Yeah,
Robot
and to
is
the
calling
point,
it.
to the yeah, all faith is also having to bail out teal.
Oh, they just calling it, guys. 36 minutes and they just call it.
Wow,
Wow.
Satsuma was able to overcome the spam from Mr.robot, and Allfaith was able to keep enough pressure on Orange that he wasn't able to really get into it. I will say Purple was in a great spot, but it just wasn't enough.
Wow.
Good game.
Let me see the statistics. Yeah, highest army is from Al-Faith with a 61. Do you think they won because of the majority of the army?
I just think that the plays were good. Like they got a huge advantage. Like Teal and Gray got a huge advantage on Orange. So Orange wasn't really ever in a position to be aggressive. So Purple tried to kind of bring that back, in my opinion, by raiding Teal, which was really really good. On the blue green / red yellow side, I think it was just a matter of numbers. It was just a numbers game for them, and and despite the 5 stables that Yellow had, Green was able to bring it back with also 5 stables and also those Slav knights. So they
Gotcha.
yeah, it was numbers game for that side definitely. But well played.
Nice.
Well played all.
All right.
That was
So
game 1.
game 1, guys, and um, do you know what's gonna be the map? Because that should be a home pick from Turkey, since they lost the game. Maybe Lazy knows. Oh, African clearing. That's interesting.
Ooh, I love African clearing.
Hello, Fish Ex Machina. Hello there. Thanks for showing up. We have the draft in streamers. All right. Yes, I can try it. I can try that. Lazy, thanks. So let me take a look. I think it's too complicated for me. I can share the link here, but though in the chat. Sorry guys, I'm not able to share the screen for that draft. Okay, let me see if they have started the game.
All right. So they've got the lobby made.
Right.
But they haven't started the game yet, so there's no option to spectate yet.
Nice, nice.
Let's take a look at the draft. All right.
Let me see if I can share it here on Twitch. I just need to probably open a Explorer window and do some magic. Browser.
So for African clearing, I would not be surprised to see civs along the lines of like Lithuanians, Hindustanis, Malians, Huns, from the Turkish community, and on the opposite side for Hermetica, I would not be surprised to see civs like Spanish, Mongols, Georgians, Vietnamese, potentially Bohemians, Italians, or Dravidians. Those are all like great African clearing civs, maybe even Khmer, but definitely I would be shocked if I didn't see Spanish and Mongols for sure from that side.
Hello, hi Smiley. Hello guys. Thanks for the raid. Hello everyone.
Hello everyone.
Make a house. Welcome. We are casting a show match, an epic show match between Hermetica and AO2, AoE2 Turkey. And we are going to cast game number 2. This is best of 3. So what do we know from this draft, Siv? Do you know how to read this, Benito?
Yeah, so on the left you can see that they've got Spanish picked, Georgians picked, Mongols picked, Mayans. You'll have to scroll down a little bit to show them all. But basically it's each team's picks and I can see you've got the browser up there, but you might need to zoom out a little bit of the window because we can only see the first handful of civs.
Yeah, I have no idea how does this work, unfortunately. Maybe I can do something else. Fit to screen. No, it's not working. Yeah, sorry guys. Trying to learn about this.
Well, I just replied to the draft if anyone wants to go to the draft themselves and can look into it.
Oh, thank you. Okay, let's close this. There you go. And see if the players are in the game. Not yet.
Doesn't show to spectate quite yet.
No.
Just to join the lobby. Scroll.
What does it mean, a console scroll?
Oh, I don't know. That's what Shadow is saying.
Okay.
I just got a delivery of some biscuits. Benitto biscuits.
Oh, nice. No burritos today?
No burritos today, unfortunately. I was planning on... Well, not planning. I plan to not get groceries because I'm going on a little vacation first. And then we'll come back, get some groceries, and then I can get some more burritos.
Nice. Hello, Smiley. Hello there. Thanks for the raid. We have just finished match 2. Sorry, match 1, and we are gonna stream very soon game number 2. Welcome.
No Benitto Burrito, but Benitto biscuits is what I should be called today.
Yeah, doing well. How was your stream? I saw you were playing with Sito. Have you ever lost with him, Smiley? Oh, you lost a lot. That's true. Okay, our dear friend Lazy is saying that they are starting the game, so let's take a look at the lobby.
For me, it's still just as join.
Is there any delay, or is it live? I think there is no delay in the lobby.
All right. Let me see. Well, now I can't find it. 1 second.
Yes, they started the game, so yeah.
There we go. Now we can spectate it.
let's dive into it.
Let's dive in. All right. I'll pause it here.
All right, I am in the game, and I will stop at minute 1.
I think it's probably safer we just get going to the live.
Yeah, okay. I will skip forward. And you can predict, guys. We have prediction. Let me switch it. Yes, we are live. Minute 2, and it's live. All right, this is African clearing. Where did they go?
Already, it's looking very interesting. Everyone is in the bottom half of the map.
Oh no.
This is gonna be an awesome African clearing match.
Yeah, no one in the top half of the map. What's the odds?
We've got Carmendeer Bay on the far left, and he's kind of a little bit alone. And then you've got Mr.robot right next to him, and then Belfi, who is sandwiched between Mr.robot and Senker. So that's going to be a really tough spot for Belfi. But right beside Senkar, you've got PM AoE. So PM is there to help Belfi a little bit. And then on the other side, you've got Satsuma kind of alone in the bottom. And then you've got on the far right, Olfaith. And he is next to... I'm going to butcher this, but... Dratzli, orange. And so I guess you could say that Dratzli is sandwiched between Olfaith and PM and Satsuma. So each team has a player that is kind of sandwiched between the majority of the other team members. So this could get quite interesting how these guys play this.
And the bad news for Belfi is that he apparently killed the boar with his own TC.
Oh no!
As lazy said.
That's rough.
Yes, guys, make the predictions. The points are up. The prediction is up. So yeah, cast your vote. Yeah, all players are luring their zebras. Actually, they are zebras. Yeah, you have nothing to lose, guys. Just predict.
Just internet points being spent.
I'm scared of Tsutsuma. He's probably the best player, and he's alone here.
Yeah, he has an extremely good chance to carry this, given his position.
He has access to 4 pawns. He has gold, and no one will contest his land, I think, because they will be busy to fight each other, the other ones.
And Sarmandir Bay, he is also in a great position. He's got a lot of pawns. He's got like tons of access to elephants. And I will say props to Red, though. He has been finding elephant after elephant because of that horse scout that he has, the Hunnic horse. Hunnic horse is pretty powerful on this map.
Yeah, you are lucky one, Lazy. At least you have some finance to manage.
All right, but Senkar, I'm just looking at him. So he's actually the highest elo on the Turkish team. So he might spell some trouble here for both PM and and Belfie, but we'll have to see, obviously.
So yeah, they are sharing their TC range, and they are sharing almost even the wood line, blue and red. I mean.
Yep. Dark Age is peaceful till it's feudal.
I wonder if PM can access to vote to the wood line because he's a bit in the middle and he has Senker in the south.
So if I was PM, personally, I would actually take the time, spend about 6 or 7 vills down towards Satsuma's base, and then build a lumber camp next to Satsuma's lumber camp, maybe near the gold on the bottom, or maybe closer to the stone. But that's where I would personally put a lumber camp if I was him. Looking for a safer lumber camp, because like the lumber camp he's got right now is actually pretty decent considering. Usually these little tree patches aren't super plentiful, but that's actually a pretty plentiful one that he's got. But later in the game, he's definitely going to want to move to the outside wood line, and that would be the safest option.
Hello.
Hello guys, welcome to the stream.
Alright, we have the first Chancer to go up. He has no lumber camp in the main wood line, and he's going double archery ranges.
Yeah, everyone's making their way pretty quickly to feudal age.
So double
yeah, we got
archery ranges, for purple.
Double archery range for purple, single archery range for orange, and stable for red. Stable for Satsuma, teal.
And we have the first tower from Belfie to war.
Yes, we do. It's a bit of a risky tower considering his TC's in range. I would wall that up if he... Oh, it might be a little... Maybe his own TC can range them. I'd put some of those fishermen into the town center.
Oh.
This is gonna be a messy fight.
Yeah.
Oh, but Mr.robot doesn't have loom. Oh, that's a terrible fight for Mr.robot. He lost 4 bills.
No, what a mistake.
And this is why I always get loom in Dark Age on African Clearing.
And Benito, he lost villagers in the wood line because there is a blue tower as well.
Oh, I didn't even notice that one, and he probably hasn't noticed either. Oh man, Belfie is going out and taking no prisoners.
Down to 14 villagers against 22 from blue.
Yeah, and then you've got Senkar fighting archers against scouts.
Yeah.
Satsuma's got scouts with armor already. He prioritized that armor.
What's Belfie elo and Mr.robot elo?
Belfie is 1450. Mr.robot is 1686.
Oh wow, what a brave move.
Yeah, so yeah, and Mr.robot saw the lumber camp massacre, and he's decided to build a safer lumber camp over near Yellow. Yellow is also gone for archers. So a lot of archer play coming from the Turkish team. Oh, but Gray is getting hit really hard by red scouts.
Yeah.
Forcing PM to kind of stick to gold only, as he lost all of his stone miners.
Yeah, and no access to vote and Ford or PM.
If Red discovers Satsuma's fishing economy in the east, that could be real trouble for that. However, I think Red's got his eyes set on Olfaith Green, and the potential villager picks over that can be found there.
Orange is killing Olfaith villagers up in in the north, and red is helping out.
Yeah. That's some really good villager picks for that team. They needed them after what Red went through.
Carmendir Bay is Castle Age. Castle
Yeah,
Age.
so yellow dropped his two archery ranges because he's going into full CA.
Yeah, cavalry archers. Cavalry archers for yellow.
But it does look like PM is almost up to Castle Age himself, and I think he's probably going to end up buying himself a castle, given how many villagers he's at on gold. There it is. PM bought his castle. He's dropping it on Purple's face. But Purple's got archers ready, so this could get interesting.
Wow.
Oh, and Yellow's got some CA coming. This could be really disastrous. Oh, man. This is going to be tough.
How many villagers?
He's got 11 villagers on the castle. I don't know if it's enough. Oh,
Yes,
man.
Yes. Yeah, he's going up. He's going up. I think.
I don't think so.
No?
I think that's a doubt castle.
Satsuma is coming with the scouts, but he's not.
Oh, he's just too
No.
late. Oh.
No.
Satsuma's got to bring these scouts down. PM's got to send the rest of his vills, and he's got to hope and pray that he can get this up. Because this castle looks like it's on about like 90% or so. Somewhere around there.
Yeah, 89%.
But the problem with this is that it kind of destroys all of Satsuma's cavalry army as well. So this was a... Yeah, the castle's up. However, at the cost of... Gray's only down to 12 vills. So he's got a lot of catching up to do, given for that investment here.
Purple Archers is trying to push Satsuma, and
Yeah, and here's the problem: Satsuma gave up all those scouts to try to help Gray get that castle up. If Satsuma would have kept those scouts, he would actually have no problem defending against this Senkar Japanese army here. But now that he doesn't have them, he's got to kind of improvise. He's gonna be stuck in feudal age for longer. It's just gonna delay his game. So it looks like the Turkish community is doing quite well so far on African clearing.
yes, they're playing well. Al-Faith has a castle. He's making a castle, but there are the red scout cavalries.
He is also making a castle, and he's also going to sustain some losses. Not quite as bad as PM, but he's gonna make just a couple villager losses here and there.
Yeah.
That knight, those knights that All Faith added were huge. Huge. I will say I am a bit worried about Carmendir Bay. He's had full boom, and he's on triple TC. He's just casually making CA, sending them around, raiding as much as he can.
Hello, Ray. Welcome. Hi, man. Thanks for showing up.
I love that archery or that tower, but the tower is not going to go up. That CA is a little too noticed.
Cavalry, sorry, Mangudais are hitting the wood line in the south, killing more purple villagers. That's PM. Wow, with only 20 villagers and 4 Mangudais is damaging.
Yeah, he's I'd say PM is going for slowly add more vills and focus on just adding as many Mangudai as possible.
Yeah, he's slaughtering purple villagers. He's down to 27 villagers purple. And Orange is repairing the his DC. Oh, because he's still in feudal age, so he's probably he did. Oh yeah, he clicked up, so he needs a TC to stay.
Problem with PM's Mangudai though is that he doesn't even have fletching on them, so Senkar could easily kill them all with his archers.
But look at the 19 cavalry archers into Belfi base, Benito.
Ooh, yeah, I'm seeing those right now. They are gonna clean up some of those villagers. He needs to delete that house that he's got himself trapped in.
18, 17 cavalry archers.
Alright, and Belfi just got to castle now himself.
Red expanding up and north with 3 TC. And Belfi making a castle to defend his base.
Oh yeah. Red is saying, I gotta get out of here, I gotta reboom.
Yeah, Red has 36 villagers compared to 31 of blue.
7+1. Oh, the Khmer getting a +1.
Yeah, it looks a bit hard for Hermetica now.
PM's doing the right move. He's using Scorpion, but he needs to get some shots, hit and run. He can't just be taking all those hits. But it looks like it's because he's also trying to micro Mangonel against the purple archers above him.
Yeah, it's starting to become really chaotic now.
Yeah, I noticed Satsuma is almost a castle age, but he's a bit behind.
Yeah, he has been hit by purple.
Yeah.
And now that green cavalry is cleaning probably purple archers.
The PM is now doing what I kind of thought he should have done to get some good wood. Is he's sending all his villagers down, but he is at a huge risk of losing them all to purple and yellow if he's not careful enough. He's going for a TC. If I were PM, I would lead that little villager that's being chased by those archers. I would lead that away from the town center, sacrifice the Ville. He's just gonna bring these archers right down to that TC. Oh man. Oh man. Oh, he just noticed in time. That was a close one. Oh, that was a nail biter. Ooh. Go to the purple villagers.
Oh,
Fleeing
yeah.
from the Mangudai.
Oh no! Oh, he didn't
Oh,
see
PM, you didn't shoot any.
them. No. Well, probably because there are the archers. Well, yeah. Purple is still in feudal age. Didn't he click up?
He
No,
hasn't clicked up
He
yet.
hasn't,
No.
yeah.
I just don't think he's got enough res. Let me just quickly look at his res. Yeah, he only has 200 food and 200 gold, so well, 400 food now. But yeah, he's still a ways off.
He's making
but he is getting a lot of value out of those archers though. He just needs a couple of siege shots. Oh, he's gonna lose those archers. He's in a big battle.
Yeah, with the Monaspas.
Oh, wait for the bada boom, bada boom, bada boom. Oh! Oh, man, look at that shot!
Yeah, well played from PM.
Well played by PM there. That was a major shot.
and good teamwork, I would say. Purple down to 30 villagers. Even less now because they're being slaughtered. 27, 26.
Oh man. They are doing a number to Senkar. He's got to get up to Castle Age though. He can't get stuck in this age for any longer, but he's in a tough spot. I mean, he was between the most of the Hermetica players aside from Orange. But Orange has fully migrated, has multiple TCs.
There is a second castle from Blue, Balfi, and he's making Latin archers.
Just a bit of a battle I just caught the tail end of. Satsuma took out quite a few of Carmendir Bay's CA with Scorpions. Satsuma's going pretty diligently with the Scorpions and getting some really good picks.
Yeah, somehow Hermetica is recovering. It's hard to say though because the score is really
It's
balanced.
extremely close.
Close.
Yeah.
Close. Yeah.
And you've got All Faith right now, who's kind of leading in the boom on the Hermetica side. But then you've also got Carmendir Bay, who's been booming for the majority of this game, followed by Mr.robot pretty close behind. Mr.robot's done a really good job to kind of reboom back into this, and part of that though is given the fact that he hasn't really contributed any military power to the fight yet, but. I mean, it seems the Turkish team is doing well without it, so if he can get into a power position, then given his boom, then it could change things up pretty quickly.
Red is raiding Al-Faith base with a few knights.
Actually, yeah, there we go. He's now jumped into the fight with knights, and it's forcing Al-Faith to go pretty defensive with his Manaspa, but Manaspa are pretty tough. Yeah. So
12 plus 1 against 10 plus 1 attack.
Yeah.
Red.
And the Manaspa also have, but the Manaspa have less HP. That's the thing.
Oh. Okay.
Might be because he doesn't have bloodlines yet, but although the Manaspa do have more armor. More attack, more armor. So
when I see here on the Capture Age, there is a shield for armor and a shield for... There is a second shield. What is that?
Yeah, so the first shield is the melee armor. The second shield is the pierce armor.
Pierce armor, okay.
Yeah.
Which is for infantry, the first, and the second for...
Yeah, the first is for melee, the second is for ranged.
Ranged, okay. Alright, guys.
Oh man, this could be a tough fight for All Faith here. They're gonna go after his TC and they're gonna try to take it out. He's gonna have to react.
Yes. Oh.
Yeah. Oh, this is... Yeah, he should have reacted a little bit quicker than that, but... You know, it's hard. Meanwhile, Purple just got to the next stage.
Yeah. And
good for Purple.
And Balfi is attacking yellow with the Mangonars and Ratta's archers.
Yeah, Balfi is doing a pretty good job of keeping Dretzley pretty busy. I do think though that Mr.robot has enough knights to contest the raid that is happening. Yeah, and Ulfaith sees that. Oof, Ulfaith's in a tough position now, given that he's about to lose this TC, all the eco that was associated with it, and then they're just going to keep targeting all the TCs over and over, because Ulfaith doesn't have any defense. His castle was a castle drop, so he doesn't have any real defensive castle here.
And he's down to 70, 78, 75 villagers compared to 126 from red.
Yeah.
But Belfi is pushing well on yellow with just mangonels and the ratas.
He is. However, I fear that a large mass of knights will be able to kind of clear it up.
Yeah, Alfaith has been raided by 40
Oh.
knights.
He was able to get a defensive castle, so that's good. Oh, but all those knights from Mr.robot are going to go down to Satsuma, and Satsuma has no defense either.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this is tough. All he's got is scorpions. Another town center being dropped by Teal.
Yes, Mr.robot is spreading all over the map with the.
So the way this looks right now is that all four Hermetica players are kind of in the same boat, kind of a little bit hurt, but you know, still functional. It looks like on the opposite side, you've got, you know, Ulfe or Senkar and Dressley, who've kind of taken the beating, taken the brunt of all the damage, and then you've got Carminder Bay and Mr.robot kind of behind, trying to bring it back, almost in like a 2v4 kind of fashion. But given their scores and their eco though, they could do it. I could see it happening. But certainly not counting the game out yet. Ulfaith has got his third castle down in protection of more key resources. So he could just as easily get a mass of Manaspa up and do some damage and bring it back. However, it's not looking good for PM right now.
And Mr.robot is the first to reach Imperial, followed by Belfi. Yeah, Mr.robot is raiding everyone.
He is, and it looks like PM's going to lose that TC. That's going to put PM in a very tight position villager-wise. PM's only got 45 vills. He's going to lose 15 here from those Cavalier. And then the rest of his vills are on that wood line and in his main TC. Tough.
Yeah, basically.
Oh. Sorry, go ahead. Oh, Satsuma's calling it.
Yeah, they don't have army. They don't have army in the field.
Yeah.
50,
the
yeah.
Military, as we can see, it's 110 to 48. Villager wise, it's 370 to 250. It's just, yeah, the lead is too far for the Turkish team. So
yeah,
GG.
Well played, guys. Wow, what a game! What a game! So that is
1-1.
1-1. Let's see the statistics then. Yeah, best score, Mr.robot. I can't believe he was like in a very bad position at the beginning.
He was, and
he was
he just
dead,
kind
if you
of
think about.
He just kind of took his eco and he left. He's like, you know what? I don't want to deal with this. I don't want to be, I don't want to be dragged into this dogfight early on. I just need to separate myself. Boom. And then bring the army into it. And that's exactly what he did. And he executed it really well, given that he had the entire top half of the map to make his new home.
That means, guys, we are gonna see the last game, best of 3. Let's go.
Let's do this.
And I can also do something really nice, which is I will put some flags here and here. There you go.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I love doing this kind of things.
I will say that game though, one of those I think one of the key turning points was that castle that drop that PM tried to get in there. He just lost so many villagers. Like that can end a game pretty quickly if you lose all your villagers to a castle drop. Thankfully it was successful in the end, but man, he lost a lot of ego trying to get that up.
Yeah, Mr.robot carried his team. Well played.
Oh yeah,
Mr.
definitely.
Robot.
And the ribbons I saw went to Belfie and Mr.robot. The in-game ribbons. But I mean it makes sense. I mean Belfie did an awesome job pushing Mr.robot out. Getting raids in when he could, that kind of thing. And Mr.robot again, like he also did an amazing job coming back from the position he was in and just kind of booming it out, going into some standard night play, and yeah.
Yeah, he had lots of food and gold. Yeah, he took a good advantage from the map, having all the North Hemisphere for himself. All right, guys. I guess we'll take a little break, guys. Let me update the score first. I wonder if the players are taking a little break as well. I don't think so. Let's see. But yeah, I'm gonna refill my glass of water, Benito.
Okay.
Okay, guys. See you. See you soon in a couple of minutes.
See you in a couple minutes, guys.
Don't leave yet. Stay with us. And we are back. Hello, guys.
Hello.
Hello. What's up?
Ready for the final game.
Yes.
It looks like it's a Nomad.
Yes, indeed. It's a Nomad map.
Oh, my favorite map. My favorite map.
Oh, is it? Because it's not my favorite map. It's not my favorite, unfortunately. So yes, Benito, we hoped for a fair show match, and I think we got a more than balanced show match. What do you think?
Oh, definitely. I mean, like these past two games, it could have been anyone's game given, certain sequence of decisions that were made. And so I definitely think that these two games, I mean, we saw like they're each 1-1. We're going to game 3. It's, winner takes all in this third game. I think we have like a really close matchup here, and it could just going to come down to some good communication, some good plays, and maybe some cheeky strats. So we'll have to see how it goes. And Nomad is one of my favorites because of how random it is, how on your feet you have to kind of think. You're constantly thinking up new strategies and reacting to the changing, gameplay and map and what other people are doing. It's just it's a huge recipe for chaos, and that's why I love it. But that's why also it can be anyone's game. So we'll have to see how she goes.
Yeah, it's really hard to predict who's gonna win. Oh, hello, Jade. Hi, man. Hello, Scout as well. Thank you, guys.
You don't only plays Nomad. Jade knows me. I've got like 2K5 games, and I want to say out of those 2K5 games, 1,000 of them are Nomad. Like no joke.
Wow.
I love it.
Okay, the lobby's up. I'm going into the game, and we'll start Capture Rage in a sec.
All right. I just jumped in, so we'll just catch up to normal speed once you're in, and we'll go from there.
Give me a couple of seconds. And guys, we are going to have the last prediction. So if Donis has started the prediction, feel free to predict. All right, let me switch to the right overlay. And there we are. I am watching live. Yes, minute 2.
Perfect.
All right. So what do we have here?
Another very interesting layout of TCs, from what I can tell.
Mm-hmm.
So from left to right, we have Belfi with the Dravidians. We have Carmendir Bay with the Armenians, who is just north of Belfi. We've got PM AoE, who is south of Carmendir Bay. So we've got Belfi and PM AoE, who are kind of close to yellow here. Then moving further east, in the north, we have Dretsli, orange, as the Ethiopians. We have Ulfaith, green, as the Vikings in the north. Those two are right beside each other, so we could see some very interesting play going on there. And then just kind of south of those two, we've now got Mr.robot as teal, right next to Satsuma. And Mr.robot's the Malay, Satsuma is red, the Italians. They're quite close together. And then finally, far east, you've got Senkar as the Malians. So a lot of interesting layout. It almost feels like it's an inverted layout from African Clearing. They're all in the top kind of middle to top half of the map. So It'd be interesting to see who kind of expands south, who wins in these really close encounters. So, yeah, we got a very interesting layout to play with here.
And it looks like even the docks are closer to each other. In the south, we have a red Tatsuma dock and orange to the left. Then still in the north, purple, Chancer, and gray, which is PM, almost next to him. And then yellow, and then teal, and then alpha. So I think we are gonna watch some sea fights. Who has
Definitely.
an advantage here on the sea? I
So
guess Alfaith Vikings, is that correct?
yeah, so part of the nomad play style here is from what I've experienced is typically in a 4v4 match you have two people from each team play water and then the other two people play land. Obviously you can try to pick the best civs to go water like Persians or Dravidians or Vikings or Malay. There's lots of great ocean civs. But it really comes down to who you're beside because it's extremely difficult to try to play water when you're super close to someone and you're kind of fighting on land. So typically what I find happens is the people that are in pocket positions or the furthest away from the enemies on land will try to play water. And so in that instance, I'd probably predict to see purple Senkar play water, Dravinian's Belfi him play water. I could definitely see those two playing water. As for the rest, I mean, you could probably see PM play water, but I mean, I don't know. I think it'd be more worth it for him as a Spanish player to drop a castle real quick. And I think that's probably what he'll do. As for the other players, it's gonna be tough to say who plays water because there's literally everyone else is really close to each other. The only two that are in kind of pocket positions are both blue and purple. But
Right, Benito, I'm already seeing between green and orange. They are stealing food from each other. They were contesting the deer, and Alfaith managed to steal a boar. Indeed,
oh wow,
he has 253 food compared to 121 food for Dratseli.
yeah,
But Dratseli managed to take the deer.
he did. He did win that kind of deer exchange, but not without each of them kind of taking a little bit of damage on their vills. Looks like Olfaith. Oh man, I bet you Olfaith doesn't even see the berries that are right above him. He's building a mill to mill these deer,
Oh.
but I don't think he can. Or maybe he does, but he doesn't want to go for those berries. I'm just checking on the fog of war, and he does see the berries.
Yeah,
So
he
maybe
knows. He knows. Yeah, he knows.
yeah, maybe
where
he
they
just
are.
doesn't want them.
Gotcha. Turkey community has already clicked up, and Hermetica clan as well, except for PM.
Yeah, PM's the only one that hasn't clicked up, and that's probably because he's trying to set up his eco to go fast castle. And
yeah, Balfi's up now. I wonder if he.
Yeah, so Belfi is going full water aggression here. Belfi's got triple dock, so he's like I said, he's in that kind of pocket position. He can get away with doing this. So I think he's gonna go galleys, given that he's getting a blacksmith up pretty quick as well. And there they are. They're queued up. 3 galleys coming out for Belfi. And as for Senkar, he's got multiple fire ships queued up now, and he's trying to get that 3rd dock up to try to contest the triple docks from Belfi. But I will say, with the right amount of micro, Belfi can take out those fire ships.
Yeah, let's see. Let's see. So Balfi already hitting the purple fish hip.
And Ulfaith has also opted to go for galleys. So it does look like Ulfaith is the second player on the Hermetica team who's going for water. We've got Yellow being the second player on the Turkish team going water. So purple and yellow, green and blue. Red is under fire from Mr.robot.
Oh wow. 2 archers, 1 tower. But yeah, he's going back. Mr.robot is going back. PM clicked up. No, sorry, Drozeli is clicked up.
He did just click up PM. Although you're right, Drozeli has clicked up quite a lot faster. He's heavy on stone. He's gonna castle drop Ulfaith here, and so Ulfaith needs to prepare for what's to come, I'd say.
Oh no, we have another crazy game.
Oh, this is why I love Nomad, man.
Alright.
It's crazy, it's messy. You've got, you know, Carmendir Bay who's fighting water against Ulfaith, but then you've also got a mass galley army from Belfi. I think Hermetica has probably got the water, given the size of their navies. However, Ulfaith's in trouble, I think, from Orange when Orange kind of gets up to castle. But then on the same note, either Mr.robot or Carmendir Bay is going to get a castle in their face from PM. And I hope PM learned his lesson from last time and is going to maybe drop a castle a little safer to protect his eco.
Yeah, check
Given
that. Drozeli. He's pressing a castle.
Yeah, there's the castle. Take out the TC, take out the wood, take out the gold. And Ulfaith hasn't seen it yet.
Yeah, because
if I was Ulfaith,
yeah, he's
microing hard.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead, Hypnos.
He's microing the navy, yeah, so he didn't see the castle coming up.
Oh no.
Now he noticed that.
Yeah. So an instance like this, Ulfaith just has to pack up and leave. He's just got to leave, and I mean, he is in a tough spot given that he's in the top of the map. But I'd say walk down the coast towards the southeast, maybe live a little bit close to Satsuma, but he's got to get out of there.
Yeah, he's making a market.
The Showtels are coming. Ulfaith's got to do something, and he's got to get some kind of protection up and quick.
Oh wow.
Maybe it's a matter of him deleting his TC, trying to build a new one in a safe spot in those trees, but oh, he's got Showtels are coming in super fast, and and there's a lot of them. Oh, that's a massacre. Oof, that's tough.
And conquistadors from PM.
Excuse me. I'm happy to see PM got his castle up without a hitch, though. So that's step one. Ulfaith walling in his villagers. Still some crazy water fights happening. A lot of fire ships and a lot of regular galleys.
And also Red Castle dropped and destroyed
Teal. Yeah.
Teal.
But Mr.robot, he's good at adapting and just leaving, and that's what he did. He just left again. He didn't want to deal with the pressure. He's gone to the south. He's rebuilding his town. He's got a couple archers to defend against these conks. But I do think PM could get quite a few villager picks here, though.
Yeah, Alfaith is trying to survive with one tower, some villagers on stone wood.
If I was Allfaith, I would get a couple transport ships out, and I would peace. I would just leave on transport boats, especially considering that Belfie has pretty much won water here.
Yeah, but he still has 7 fish ships. He can get food from there.
Oh, I'm just mainly saying to rebuild and build in an area where he's not being raided by Shotels.
And still, he's still using his navy in the south, hitting red fish ships. Two Hermetica players are in Castle Age, one for Turkey. I want to see if those conquistadors are still messing around.
They are, and I see one conquistador is chasing a group of 7 vills. Near Purple's base.
Oh yes, I can see that. Wow, he's taking down one by one. And they are gonna die, I think. Yeah, oh, he's not, oh yes, he's killing them now. Okay, Alfaith managed to have a TC, but there is a Mangonel, orange Mangonel.
Yeah, and that's why I said I really think he just needs to jump on a transport ship and leave.
Yeah, he's stuck there.
He's stuck, and he doesn't really have good access to res. Is he on his way to castle yet? Let me see here. He is. So, that's the silver lining. He's on his way to castle. I think if he does want to still try to live in this top part, he needs to refocus from wood to stone and try to just get a defensive castle up.
So yeah, the good news for Hermetica is that they have the control over water.
They do. And I'd say they kind of have the map control for the most part. Given that, you know, PM is raiding with Conks in Yellow's base now. And you got Satsuma, who's also looking for some picks with his Genoese.
Oh, yeah.
So. Ooh, some nasty picks.
Yeah, orange is focusing a lot on green. Defensive castle for yellow, no?
Yep.
And Belfie hasn't clicked up yet.
Yeah, Belfie needs to focus on clicking up, I think, at this point. He's spent quite a bit of time in that age.
I think he's overcommitting on water, but they have the control now.
They do have the water control, yeah, and I do think Belfie could have gotten away with not making... He's got an extra, like, 5 galleys. I think he could have gotten away without making those, but...
Oh, look at that. Satsuma is helping Alfaith and killing the Mangonels with Italian...
Oh, beautiful.
Genoese crossbowmen. Well played from Satsuma, helping his teammate. Yeah, look at the score, Benito.
Hermetica is winning by about 500 points so far. It's all the raiding, and those Spanish conquistadors, they are insane for raids. Like, quite good. The amount of value you get out of just a handful is monstrous.
Yeah, he chased Teal, who has now 32 villagers, compared to 51 villagers for Grey.
Yeah. I think he saw what Mr.robot did last game and was like, I'm not letting him reboom again and punish me later. Not letting that fly one more time.
And also, Mr.robot was stopped by Tatsuma, who castle dropped him and forced him to go to the south of the map.
EM is getting so much worth out of these conks in Orange's base. Although he decided to put them on stand ground? Or do not attack stance?
Yeah, Alfaith down to 19 villagers. And Imperial Age for Satsuma. But I wonder purple if he's booming. Let me see how many he has.
Purple is doing pretty good for a boom. However, like with technically the most villagers. But that being said, he's kind of tied with Gray and villagers. Except the thing with Gray is that he's doing work. Like PM is doing a lot of work with these conks. He's dropping another castle on yellow. He's giving yellow a really hard time.
Oh.
Oh, and yellow's counter castling.
Wow.
Oh man.
Who's gonna win?
Well, here's the thing. Yellow's got more villagers, but PM has the Spanish building bonus. So I think the Spanish building bonus is going to actually lead in the castle going up for PM faster. And I think it actually looks like it will go up faster.
Oh,
Oh,
yes. Oh no. Wow. Poor Carmendir Bay.
yeah, he could get it up still with a lot of heavy micro of in and out, in and out, in and out of the TC onto the castle. Of just like bringing villagers in and out. But, and I think that's what he'll probably do.
And castle drop from Chancer. Chenker. Castle Wars, yes.
Oh, there it is. The Malian castle drop with some Gabeto to support. I was waiting to see those Gabeto.
Yeah, Tatsuma is retreating his Genoese, who were hitting orange base, because he's going back to his base now to defend himself. Balfi's castling drop or
Yellow on the other side.
Yeah.
That's two castles that Carmendir Bay has to deal with. He's just gonna have to accept the fact that he's not gonna be able to get that stone at all. And I think he has. He's like, you know what? I'm just leaving. Goodbye. But he's gonna run right into a group of conks from PM. If PM notices, PM,
wow.
he's got these conks on do not attack stance, which I think is not a good thing to do. Put them on stand ground so that they don't move, but they can still fight. It's a lot of missed opportunity with those conks. But
Alface is still alive, yeah.
Alface still alive. Satsuma's dropping a very deep castle on orange.
Oh yes, wow.
This is just castle bonanza.
And Satsuma, it's Imperial. He's Imperial.
He is, so he'll be able, that's a really key spot, so he'll be able to treb from that castle, both Yellow's castle and Orange's castle on that hill. That's a really key spot for Satsuma. It's an excellent spot for a castle.
And Satsuma is trebbing down Purple Castle now.
PM is also trying to add a castle down to the south of his base, and he's under a lot of fire. It's a doubt castle so far, because the Mr.robot and Senkar, yeah, he deleted it. They punished his vills. So.
Oh no. Belfi clicked up Imperial. And it's not looking good for Turkey now. There are some elephants, battle elephants from Mr.robot.
There are. Those Malay cheap elephants. They're as cheap as knights. But they have got no armor. Well, they got one armor, but that's it.
Yeah, Chenker lost his castle.
Oh, but Dretsely is dropping a castle on Allfaith.
Wow, I think he wants to defeat him.
I think so too.
That's his own mission.
He said, "If I'm dying, you're coming with me."
Yeah. Yeah, Leslie says it might be over. But let's wait. I see Mr. Robot with the elephants.
Mr. Robot is doing a lot of work with elephants.
Yeah.
And you've got Senkar with a group of 18 Gebeto to kind of
Yeah.
back him up.
That could be
So they could
dangerous.
do a that's a pretty dangerous combo. I think Belfi just needs to drop a castle further in between his two TCs, maybe beside his farms and the stone. And get one secured. Get a secured castle up so that the rest of his base isn't at jeopardy. But then on the flip side, you've got Satsuma, who is dominating with these trebs and these Genoese crossbows. He's hitting both orange and yellow. It's this is a wild game.
I'm scared of Mr. Robot because he could literally melt everything on his path with those elephants.
But if you go into Mr. Robot's base, you've got a PM who's actually raiding him with conks.
Oh, no.
So PM is doing some good work in Mr. Robot's base to try to prevent as much damage as possible.
And Belfi
And
placing
Belfi
a
is-
castle, yeah.
Yeah. So it's battling their base, battling the opponent's base. It's just battles in everyone's bases.
Wow.
However, Satsuma's got to a critical point where he is now chasing Vils with archers.
Yeah, Carmendir base migrating. I think
And so is Dretzley.
yeah, the only one who could like save their game is Mr. Robot, I think.
And Mr. Robot is pushing quite hard on Belfi here. Belfi just needs to get some solid defense in here.
I count 18 elephants, battle elephants, and there are also two-handed swords men hitting red Satsuma. So guys, it's not the end yet. It's not over.
Yeah. Because the Malians have gone into their champ scarls, which for those who are not aware, the Malians get a +1 pierce armor bonus on all their barracks infantry every single age that they go up. So as soon as, well, he is an imp, so he's got an extra +3 pierce armor on top of the regular armor that his infantry would actually have. So that makes them quite an awesome unit to actually go against archer civs like the Italians. So Senkar and Mr. Robot are not going down without a fight. Belfi is losing his base to the elephants in rams.
He's losing the base, but he's placing a second castle into Teal base, and he's using
He is.
elephant archers.
So it looks like a base trade.
But the problem now for Hermetica is that Chanker is pushing really well towards red base.
Yes. But it does look like Red is reacting really well. He's got quite a few archer ranges up, going into hand cannons. Hand cannons are the answer to these two-handed swordsmen. That or cavalry, but the hand cannons, I'd say you get better value out of because they've got their attack bonus against the infantry. They just do high damage, and you don't have to risk them dying so quickly if you were to use like knights, for example. But
Benito, look at Belfi. He's doing a third castle in
third
Teal
castle, I
base.
see that, and,
Wow.
and it looks like a full-on base trade. Belfi has completely lost his main base.
Yeah.
And Mr. Robot is now going after PM with his army.
Yeah,
Belfi, however, is also pushing on Mr. Robot.
Wow. It's really hard now to follow this game, guys. Purple is going to support Teal. He will probably be able to
Yeah.
stop Belfi's castles.
Really quick as well, if you look to the north, Allfaith is finally getting some footing, and he's finally getting a chance to rebuild. He's got some mangonels, he's got some crossbows. And it does look like Senkar is actually taking out Belfi's push with the champ scarls. Yeah, well, 1 + 7 pierce armor on those things. That's a lot of pierce armor. That rivals the Huskarls. Hence the name, Champ Scarl.
Two-handed swordsmen are taking down the blue castles. Blue castle.
They are.
He's trying to repair, but he has 200 stone.
I don't think he's gonna get it. There's just far too many two-handed swordsmen.
Right. Yeah,
and I think PM's gonna keep his castle. Satsuma brought in the Genoese crossbow, was able to do enough damage to the elephants, and take out those rams.
Yeah, really good teamwork here. Really good teamwork. But look at the 60 two-handed swordsman in this middle of the map.
I do see that looks like it's gonna be some food for those hand cannons.
Elephant archers and hand cannoneers against two-handed.
Castle's definitely going down. However, I think there's enough military power from Hermetica's side that they'll be able to wipe out those champions.
Yeah, wow. It seems to be effective on those champions.
Yeah. They do quite a number, given their pierce armor. Mr.robot has got to get more elephants on the field, though, to assist with the push.
Yeah, but yeah, he stopped his push. Now. I think Red is taking control again of the map.
Yep.
He's probably booming again until...
The two superpowers here I can definitely see are red and purple. It looks like blue and yellow, or blue and teal are the kind of the secondary contesters. And then PM he's also doing really well himself, I'd say. You know, being in the center of the map is always difficult, and he was able to kind of surround himself in castles. So quite an amazing battle going on between purple and red in the middle again. Definitely in red's favor.
Yeah, those champions are being melted by the Genoese.
Those hand cannons.
And cannoneers, sorry. Hand cannoneers, yes. And now green is pushing towards the green base.
Yeah, green is pushing.
All faith is back, guys. Unbelievable.
All faith had faith.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and it looks like the Malians player has gone into full skirm, which is a great counter to hand cannon. Just counter unit after counter unit. This is close. I mean, the score gap is 2K, but they are doing an excellent job of keeping Hermetica out of their base.
Belfi is rebuilding his base in his original place and in the south of the map. And green is helping him to kill all the elephants.
Yeah.
So what happened to yellow? A few TCs in the center of the map.
So it looks like yellow is honestly, he's down to 20 vills.
20 vills.
He is running between teal and purple. A couple TCs trying to get a little bit rebuilt. But he's in a tough spot. However, Mr.robot did just get to imp. So this gives Mr.robot a big advantage in terms of unit composition. I think he's going into crossbow. He's going to go into full ARB to contest the hand cannons as well. Melee ARBs.
And Belfi is pushing once again with castles. I think Belfi saved the game because Mr.robot was really pushing hard with those elephants earlier on. Yeah.
I do think that Belfi did more damage to Mr.robot than Mr.robot did to Belfi.
Yeah.
Especially considering all of Belfi's eco is water. I mean, he has so many fishing chips. If you look at Belfie's fish eco,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna count all the fishing chips here. He has 34,
34.
30,
Yeah.
34 fishing chips. So I mean, nothing that Mr. Robot can do on land is going to take away from that water eco, unless he actually takes at the docks. But they just have that water supremacy. Belfie is now switched into Yurumi Swordsman.
Until 2 are ballisters.
Yes.
He's not over yet, but I don't know. Is it looking good for Hermetica? For a GG? Or not yet?
The Hermetica is slowly. I have to say, it does look like Hermetica is slowly gaining ground and slowly progressing into their bases. I think it's given another minute or two. I think. Oh, there it is. GG.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Great game played by all.
Yeah, blue switched to Urumi Swordsman. But this is a GG, guys, and a great win for Hermetica.
Yeah.
Wow.
most created. Senkara created 275 champions, and Satsuma created 100 Genoese crossbow. That's wild. Well played, guys. Great game to watch and cast.
Wow. Yeah.
This is why I love Nomad, man. It's a messy game. There's so much going on. It's an incredible game.
Nice. Yeah, I guess we can also have the players in the voice channel for questions if they want.
MVPs based on the game go to Satsuma with 359 kills and Senkar with 291 kills. Great stuff.
So yeah, Hermetica took over the sea, but they didn't commit on water. Just the Belfi had a 34 fish ships. All the others, they didn't make any fish ships. That's interesting. I think they were too busy to fight.
Yeah, and that's the trouble with this type of map is when you're beside someone, but then you also need to go water, but then you also need to focus on land, and it's just like your attention's divided, and we saw that with Olfaith. His attention was divided. He was focusing on water. He lost his town center, and he was actually out of the game for quite a while, except on water. He did keep water, and he did keep water going pretty well, and I think that's how he survived too. But then on the flip side, you've got a player like Senkar, who committed to water. He spent a long time in feudal age because he played water. Not quite as long, obviously, as Belfi. Belfi spent the longest in feudal age, but you know, he did spend a fair amount of time in feudal age, same as Mr. Robot and Carmendeer. But no, they made it work, and Hermetica made it work.
Great games. Great games. All right, I think we have the players here. Hello, guys.
Hi there.
Hello, everyone.
Hey, guys.
Thanks for joining us, guys.
Oh, thanks for inviting us.
How are you doing, guys? Well played, by the way.
Yeah, good. It was a difficult series. They made it quite stressful at a few points, even in that last game.
Söyleseniz de olur, söylemeseniz de kazanıyoruz.
Hello. Hi, Charmander Bay. Hello, everyone. Hi, Robot.
Hi.
Hello, guys. Yeah, I truly hoped Mr. Robot could push with those elephants, but Belfi stopped him in his own base. So yeah,
No, I mean, I didn't stop him. I gave my entire base in order to build a couple of castles on
Yeah,
his.
yeah.
It was a trade.
Yeah.
you stopped him. He would have melted everyone here in your base, I think.
Adam ya, adam ya. Geldi adam.
By the way, I
Hello.
was looking for Arena for last
Nice,
map. I
Shankar.
didn't expect Nomad.
Yeah, we were waiting Arena from you.
Ah. No, we
Robot-
like Nomad.
Nomad is better.
Fun map.
It certainly makes for an interesting game to cast, I'll tell you that. We're constantly jumping back and forth all over the map trying to cover everything because there's miniature battle like happening here and there, and there's conch raiding and there's ocean battles and then there's elephants and it's just-
Yeah.
Yeah, it was so
Full
exciting.
chaos.
I had no idea to go with my Genoese. Yeah.
Yeah,
And Chenka, you nearly had me with the champion switch.
Yeah, actually, I want to play just skirms, but Robot tells also Blue's playing Elephant Archer, so I want to make few champions in the beginning. Maybe it's wrong choice, but I don't know.
With,
What's
with
your opinion?
Malian,
Is it wrong?
with Malians, your skirms aren't too strong, so I think I like
Yeah.
the champions.
They don't have armor.
I felt like the champions were actually a great choice because like you were making a ton of headway with those until the hand cannons came into play. As soon as those hand cannons came out, that's when I was like, ooh, might need something to deal with those hand cannons. But the champions were working out really well for the first part of it.
By the way, he don't have many options.
Yeah, that's the reason. Italy's countered me, so he can make Archer hand cannon is so easily to counter me.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
And I don't have so many I don't have so many resources, so
You
I
can't
couldn't
go
make also
Cavalier.
skirm.
You can't go Cavalier as well because there's Genoese.
Yeah.
What can you do?
Yeah. Yeah, I think if you go scam, we can make better scams or make onagers.
Also,
Actually, yeah, Onager so makes sense. I couldn't think in that time. It was so everyone making few armies, so I just want to be hurry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was important because I really wanted to use my Genoese to help against the elephants. But yeah, having lots of champions in my base stopped me doing that.
By the way, Kongs are secret hero here for last map. They are broken. They are everywhere.
Yeah, it's so broken. I don't know what can we do against the Spanish.
Yeah, we picked Spanish early.
Just two of them working. You know.
Yeah, I tried to be annoying because my eco was a mess. Because
Yeah.
first yellow distracted me, then robot came in, then purple came in my base. It was so annoying. But yeah, I had at least 3 Kongs already in the back of your guys' bases and got some eco damage, I guess.
By the way, orange was full focus on green.
Yeah.
Mm.
And the
Yeah,
yeah.
I think-
It was personal, I think.
I think so, yes.
I was pretty dead in my corner.
Yeah,
I
you
was
had-
scared when I went to kill those mangonels. But I think luckily you weren't paying attention at that moment.
By the way, it was really nice event.
Yeah.
We were so
Yeah.
having fun when we play.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
everyone played in good spirit. That's all good
It
fun.
was some good games. It felt pretty balanced on all 3 maps.
Yeah, I think so. I think so. On this map, anyone could have won in game 3.
I'm just wondering, guys, when you in the draft table, you guys pick civilization to nomad or general?
Yeah, we choose to
a lot-
pick civilization in Nomad map and in Arabia map, and the third map we didn't know which one could be. So we
Yeah,
tried to.
The plan was Nomad all along.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, we did Pixis for that. Yeah.
yeah, we didn't think that much. Yeah, Chinese. Yeah, it's good. Take it.
Yeah.
Very close.
Yeah,
Oh,
Chinese
yeah,
are
but-
really good now. Since the drop off change,
Yeah.
it's much more efficient.
The robot little bit misinformed us. He say you guys playing usually arena, so what can they doing with rabbits?
What? Who is playing Arena, Robot? I hate Arena. Satsumo
Yeah,
also.
Me either.
When I watch here games, and usually they are playing arena.
I wanted to ask Belfi, at what point did you notice that you didn't have fletching in game 1?
I at Castle Age when I clicked, but I clicked fletching before. I do some idle in order to get fletching, but I don't know why the click didn't register, so that's why I didn't have fletching for the whole Feudal Age.
Oh, okay. Because I was watching, it's like, oh man, did he forget it?
No, I clicked fletching. I did some idle time in my TC in order to get fletching. I did click on the blacksmith, but I don't know why he didn't register the click.
Ah, gotcha.
Very
But
weird.
What was
they
your
won-
color in the first game?
Blue.
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 His other he
Ah, it's
played,
inside.
he played against us. So
Yeah, together with me.
they won without fletching. Yeah.
Oh yes, and Lazy is saying, what about robot making towers with the no loom in match 2
Oh yeah.
at
I
the very
said,
beginning?
yeah, I told my team we are dead. I was 14 villager when I click up. I didn't see it. I don't have loom. I lost 6 or 7 villager
Yeah,
Yeah.
You were.
when I
you-
reach loom.
Against me, right.
Yeah.
I saw your villager on the wood line.
And I don't have loom as well.
However, Robot, you managed to boom and to win that match because you were raiding everyone in the late stage of the game. So yeah, I wonder how you managed to survive from that early Belfi tower attack. You did really well, I think.
Actually, I think I'm dead and I ignore that side. I should make just scout to
Hmm.
damage someone. Actually, I did 4 or 5 scout, then maybe kill 15 villager from different players.
Yeah, I saw that. Those scouts were crazy with their raids, and you know you had the archers that would find all the little villagers, like the fishermen, and then the scouts would come in and clean.
Yeah.
That was
He
good.
lost 10 around, I think, just till. It was unlucky for him.
Yeah, we had the big problem there was we tried to fast castle with PM, but it took so long to get the castle up because of the archers. And then I think ever since that castle was disaster, we were well behind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The big thing I saw was because you had to sacrifice like I want to say like 12 scouts to get that castle up.
Yeah.
And then when you lost those scouts, you didn't have anything to protect your own base from the impending raids that kind of continued. So that was really tough.
By the way, for
Yeah.
second map, Cenker took all chaos.
A little bit. Guys, come on, you guys help me. Blah blah blah. I always like that. And two of my friends were moving, so I decided I just want to play Feudal Archer.
Mm.
And maybe it was wrong choice, but it's left side blue was everywhere has a castle, and the other side Satsuma has a knight, and I don't know. Maybe it was wrong choice, but
Also
It was the
Georgian.
best choice you could have done, I guess. You
Yeah.
denied my complete
Yeah.
castle age timing, and then you killed my castle. And
Yeah,
with the Cavachers.
the archers are really good.
Yeah. Definitely.
Black, I just want to ask. I mean, I don't know what was your name in Discord, but why didn't you get any fletching to Mango Dice? Don't you have food?
Yeah. My ego was terrible all the game long.
Ah,
I was
We lost
struggling.
so many
with-
bills.
Yeah. I
going
was
back and forth.
at 10 vills after the castle got up, and I was happy that I got at least a mango die out, and I got some decent damage, to be honest. I killed like 20 vills with like 3 mango die and had no eco. And I was happy. I was happy to do this, but yeah, I had no food, no wood. I mean, my wood
Yeah.
line was kind of denied all game long, and I couldn't move because yellow had cav archers around my base. You had archers
Yeah.
everywhere, and there were archers sitting on my starting wood line, so I kind of just used the market all the time. But
Mhm.
yeah, it was just super messy. I was
Yeah.
just trying to get some stuff out, and also I lost like 2 or 3 mangoes to your villagers when I was trying to fix my eco, and yeah, it was just messy all game long.
And one more question. I couldn't find your woods. Where did you collect it?
I had no wood.
You had no.
there was no woodline. Like I said, I just bought everything in the market, and that was why I can't afford fletching. Also, I had 2 mills getting shorefish, and they were constantly getting raided. So yeah, that's why I can't afford fletching. I was just making sure to get some kongs out. I had like 15 vills left, and they were all on gold to just buy anything.
By the way, it was really having fun game, guys. I hope we can do this again, but we need to go. Is it a problem for you guys? I just.
Oh, no problem.
No, all good.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Have a nice day, guys.
Yeah, good
God
game,
bless.
guys.
Bye, guys.
Everyone.
Thanks
A lot
for
of
Thanks for
fun.
playing,
game.
guys.
See you.
Bye
See you. Have a
Thank
nice day.
You too,
Thanks.
man.
See ya.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. Well, well played, Hermetica. Well played.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And yeah, thanks, Lazy One Kenobi, for organizing, as well, Mr.robot. You did really a good job, really great job.
Thank you.
And also,
And thanks everyone for playing and putting on a great show match. It was awesome to watch. I'm sure it was awesome to play, and I'm looking forward to the next one.
Yeah, thanks, Domis, for moderating the chat and making the predictions for us. Appreciate it, guys. And thanks for watching this stream. We're going to raid now. And oh, hello, Marcus. Mark Tuning. We are about to end this stream, guys. We are going to raid. Is it okay if we raid Daniela AoE or any other preferences, Benito?
I've got no preferences. You take it away, master.
All right. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you, everyone, for following, and see you next time.
See you guys.
Good night. Bye.
Alright, guys, I'm gonna head off, but thanks for the games.
Yeah, nice
game,
guys.
Going as well.
Sorry
Thanks
that I
Game.
messed up
for having us.
quite so
Okay.